Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In our previous clip, we talked about how to get the best out of Ramadan, and we focused a little bit on how we should increase in taqwa. I want to move the dial along a little bit. Today, we're going to talk about how do we draw close to Allah. Remember we said about taqwa that it was like an awareness of Allah, mindfulness of Allah, consciousness of Allah, a fear of displeasing Allah, and a desire to please Allah, a love of Allah. When you combine all those things, we get a bit of an idea about what taqwa is. Moving from there, if we get into this state of taqwa, we want to draw close to Allah. If you think about people you love, you want to be close to them. If you think about being loved by someone, you want to be close to them. So drawing close to Allah, drawing near to Allah, Ramadan gives us an amazing opportunity. Let me explain a little bit why. There's a beautiful hadith Qudsi in which it says, roughly translated, that my servant, Allah says, that my servant draws close to me through nothing more beloved to me than the fara'id, than the compulsory deeds that we have to do. Let's just pause for a second. My servant draws close to me through the compulsory deeds. Think about what for us as Muslims are the compulsory deeds. Of course, shahada, we know that. We'll take that as a given. But in terms of our ibadah, in terms of the things that we have to do regularly, number one has to be we have to pray 5 times a day. That's a non-negotiable. We've got to do this regardless. Number 2, we have to fast the month of Ramadan. But you can only fast the month of Ramadan during Ramadan. Zakat and Hajj. You can't perform Hajj during Ramadan. But a lot of people will choose to give their zakat during Ramadan. So you have 3 of the compulsory deeds. Just the 3 of the 5 pillars of Islam, 3 of those 5 pillars you can perform in Ramadan. 2 you have to, 1 which is 5 times a day prayers, the second one which is fasting in Ramadan, and people choose to give zakat. And if Allah is saying, my servant draws close to me through nothing more beloved to me than the fara'id, than the compulsory, we see 3 of those compulsory deeds straight away there. Let's continue the hadith, Qudsi, and then see what happens next. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala goes on to say, and my servant continues to draw close to me through the nawafil, through the voluntary deeds, through the supererogatory deeds, the optional deeds, until he draws my love. Allah is saying we can draw to a place, we get so close to him that we draw Allah's love. Through what? Through the optional deeds. Is there any month of the year where we will do more optional deeds? More optional nafil prayers? More optional sadaqah, giving in charity, more reading of the Quran, more dhikr. The list goes on and on and on and on. Ask yourself honestly, any other time of year you do more nafil optional